Well, the Prince of Wales has made more headlines overnight, taking to the stage at the Diana Legacy Awards to present a prize. But it seems his sibling rivalry with Harry is still an issue. The Duke of Sussex appearing at the event virtually, but only after his brother had left the event.
Only a few hours before, William was caught making jokes about his wife's Photoshop mishap while visiting a youth centre. It's all going on.
Yeah, we'll hear those comments in just a moment. But here with more is Royal Editor for the Daily Mirror, Russell Myers. Thank you for your time today. I can't imagine how many stories you're churning out there on the Daily Mirror about the Royals at the moment. Very busy.
Well, absolutely. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
It's you know, what a week it's been. I mean, our feet haven't touched the floor. I mean, it's gone from one chaotic scene to another, and one must feel for both the Princess of Wales and the Kensington Palace team in some shape, because they have really been caught in the eye of the storm. And certainly, you know, seeing Prince William back to royal duties tonight and earlier today is sort of giving us a glimpse of what was gone before this week unfolded. But it's been it's been one for the ages. I think that, William tonight speaking about young people, entrepreneurs, people are really making a difference, all in the spirit of the legacy of his late mother. It's really what William should be about. It's exactly sort of the bread and butter of royal life, and certainly, we would have expected him and Harry to get together and to celebrate their mother's legacy on one stage, but certainly not that moment tonight.
Yeah, it didn't quite happen like that. Prince Harry waited for William to leave the event before delivering his virtual message. The brothers can't even be in the same room to honour their mother. Is this royal rift worsening? Can it get any worse?
Well, I don't think so, Larry. I mean, their relationship is pretty much in the gutter, unfortunately. And I think, it spoke volumes when Harry was over in the UK to see his father after the King's cancer diagnosis, and the boys didn't even speak, let alone make arrangements to see each other. I mean, the fractiousness of their relationship goes back a long time now, and I can't see any way back for them, because there is such a level of animosity from William's point of view. Harry still doesn't trust the family. They don't trust him. It's very difficult to see if it can be repaired at all. And you would have thought that the sort of legacy of their mother at the 25th anniversary tonight of the Diana Awards would have been something that would have got them together, but it didn't work out that way.
In fact, quite the opposite. Earlier in the day, the Prince of Wales subtly broke his silence on that photoshopping scandal initiated by his wife. Let's take a look at what he said.
I can't talk and concentrate at the same time, so bear with me.
Very impressed by your artistry.
No, it's really not that impressive work. My wife is the arty one.
It's a bit like watching The Generation.
And my children were arty than I am.
I don't think he meant that as a Photoshop story. But anyway, what do you think?
I think he forgot himself for just a moment. I mean, I'm not sure this is the time to be making jokes at his wife's expense, because she really has, as I said, been in the eye of the storm, and she had to carry the can for her mistake, and it's been quite a mistake. And certainly, listen, not just on her shoulders at all. I think the Kensington Palace team have a lot to answer for. There should have been more eyes on that photo. There should have been more questions asked. But her mea culpa, the statement that she put out on social media during the week, admitting her failures of the Photoshop fails that she was responsible for, is going to keep on going. And unfortunately, she's been the nub of quite a few jokes this week. And if I see any more memes and jokes at her expense, I think I'll explode.
Yeah, I fell victim to that yesterday when I saw the headline, Prince William breaks his silence on Kate's Photoshop ordeal, and I did click on it to know that nothing happened. Can we talk about one of the internet rumours regarding Prince William? There are several. Some have questioned the timeline from the day he pulled out of the memorial service for his godfather. Now, do you see any reason to doubt the palace's explanation for him missing from the ceremony?
Well, the issue for the palace, Larry, is that, after the sort of tumultuous events of this week and the chaotic scenes we saw unfolding from Kensington Palace, it's, if anything can be trusted, because if you can't trust a sweet photograph of the Princess of Wales and the children, and much has been made of the issues with that photograph, is how many other statements have been sort of misleading. So, I mean, listen, Prince William pulled out of that memorial service at very short notice, citing personal reasons. We don't know what they were, and certainly the palace weren't at pains to discuss them with anyone. So, you know, what is going on at the palace? I think there will have to be a review of the processes, not only in terms of the photos being put out, but possibly the sort of relationship that they're having with the media. And unfortunately, again, I think they've just caught themselves in a pretty bad pickle this week, and it will take a little bit of time to unfold it.
Russell, another conspiracy theory, this alleged affair between Prince William and Rose Hambur. This has been an internet rumour for a while, despite being flatly denied. It was picked up by the American talk show host Stephen Colbert, so it's gone mainstream now. The palace usually remains silent on this type of speculation. I've got to say, this one's getting out of hand now. You're the royal editor for the Mirror. This is clickbait. I think if you put Rose Hambur's name up on your website, it would get more clicks than anything else. What's happening with this one?
Well, listen, we've been in the realms of conspiracy theories for quite a while now, and over the last few weeks that the palace sought to sort of try and stamp them out. I mean, they spoke out about the madness of social media, but the problem is, you know, they poured petrol on the fire of the social media sort of landscape because of what happened with the photograph. Now, in terms of this alleged affair, I mean, this rumour started a couple of years ago. It got wildly out of hand at the time. The palace didn't say anything. I think they were right not to sort of fan the flames of it at all. But you know, American talk show host putting it out there on the mainstream is rather irresponsible, because as far as I'm concerned, there's been never any evidence that's been put forward about these allegations whatsoever. And it seems deeply unkind, because if you remember, one of the women at the centre of these allegations is a woman, the Princess of Wales, who is recovering from surgery. We haven't seen her because she's resting and recuperating from that surgery. And it seems quite unfair you know, to be associated with them at this time.
Is the Mirror reporting on this speculation?
No, absolutely not. I mean, I've heard allegations that the British media were part of some sort of secret pact with Kensington Palace for access. It's absolute nonsense. I mean, I could definitely categorically deny that from myself and pretty much any of my colleagues. I think that would be absolutely ludicrous if anyone was to sort of kick back a story for access. It just would not happen. And I think that in terms of these allegations, they're dangerous, they're untrue, and they serve no purpose for getting hits on a certain US chat show host's show. It seems very unfair.
All right. Now, meanwhile, Meghan is causing a stir overseas with her return to Instagram. What do you think about the timing of this latest lifestyle project launch? We were just talking about it with Peter Ford.
Well, I mean, timing is everything, isn't it? And again, I mean, I was absolutely flabbergasted when this came up this evening. I mean, you're launching her new project. We've been expecting this for some time. Meghan has been saying herself that they had plenty of exciting projects on the back burner. But God, I mean, you know, it's the 25th anniversary of the Diana Awards tonight. Some fantastic young people, young entrepreneurs all throughout the world who are being celebrated completely rightly for their fantastic achievements. And to release it on this date seems rather crass. And listen, I just think that Meghan and Harry do a lot of things for headlines, a lot of time for the wrong reasons. And this was definitely one of the worst times that they could have announced it. But they don't do things by halves, and they will have got the publicity that they so desperately crave, I think.
Yeah. But Russell, you must be secretly excited. There's going to be a website where she's going to be flogging olive oil and wine. Like the stories, you know, it'll be like, look at this olive oil for $95 that Meghan's flogging. That sort of thing?
Yeah, I think there's a range of spoons as well, or something, or Tupperware. I don't know whether she's got a sort of lifestyle brand or a kitchenware brand at the moment. But listen, whenever they do anything, it gets us talking. It's a huge talking point, whether it's the rift between the brothers, whether it's what Meghan's up to next, what will she launch herself into the stratosphere on the new streaming platform. I mean, listen, the world is their oyster, and they are definitely a talking point. Whether you like or loathe them, it's got people talking.
Oh, it's Friday here. I just don't want to take the next 2 days off because I know stuff's going to happen. I'm going to be sitting at home going, I want to be on the show talking about this. Russell, thank you for your time as always, mate. Thank you.